I'm polishing up the end of this barrel where the brushes go down, and I'm using Scotch Brite cloth. I want you to know and see what happens when you do this. And all I'm doing is twisting it around the edges, okay? You see that? Nice and shiny. Now, okay, and then you do the back side as well. Okay, so that's now clean and shiny, and it's going to conduct. Now I did the same thing with the clips that go on that part. I brushed the inside of those using a screwdriver. I'll show you how I did it. I put this cloth in there in the groove, and then I put my flat screwdriver in there, and I just lightly go back and forth. I move the cloth. I'm not digging in the screwdriver, I'm moving the cloth. Okay, make sure that's what you're doing. And you'll see that the material on the inside now is shiny and clean, and that's going to conduct. Then I test to make sure I've got a nice tight clamp. You don't want any wiggle or movement. It's a little loose, I'll tighten it up. I have another one, I'm going to test it. Oh yeah, this one's perfect. Nice and tight, doesn't wiggle, doesn't move. So you're going to get good connectivity, and that's what you want to make sure you have so that the brushes can get the full juice that they need. Now, the tool that I use to tighten these up is a little weird. It's a wire bender. It's used on wire to bend. I have something here. It's just solder. It'll look weird, but you use these to create a nice round bend in wire, okay? But I use it with these in order to tighten them up, because it won't deform the things. It won't mash them or scratch them or anything. So I just give them a little rotate. Just kind of squeeze them really tight and then rotate them in just a little bit. Usually that does it. Usually they're a little too tight and I have to come back, but that's okay. And oh yeah, big difference. There it is. You can't wiggle it. It's on nice and snug. It won't slip off, and there's a lot of connectivity, a lot of connection, and it's nice and clean. No dirt or corrosion to block the flow of electrons. Okay, key thing. So clean your brush holders and clean your brush clips, and use just a little square of Scotch. I have a box of this. I've had this same box for 5 years. I just use little pieces of it. I use it on the track as well. Yeah. This is pretty clean track, but you get the idea. You just do this with it. I am getting some dirt off of this piece of track, even though it's very new. But you can get old track, rusted, corroded track, and it'll shine like a diamond. Okay, Scotch Brite, magic. Keep your connectivity clean. Okay.